Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I have another G-Shock watch that I want to share with you guys. Alright, as you guys can already see, this is just standard black box with G-Shock ratings at the front, and at the back we're gonna have a look at the barcode. This is the Casio DW-6900R-7DR. So from this barcode, from this code, or the box, you know right away this is this supposedly non-JDM version. Although you guys should know that I got this from Japan indeed. And also you guys should know that there are some stores in Japan that sells JDM version of this, and also some stores that sells non-JDM version of this. So in Japan you're gonna be able to get both, although the JDM version will be the easier to get if this model is still out there at all, because this one over here is pretty old model. We'll get to the watch after this. The model is 1289, so from this code alone you'll know right away this is an old engine on a 6900 model, so you know that is a pretty old model, a pretty old watch. This is the tin case that the watch came with, some code down here, and G-Shock appears since 1983 shock resisting stand, and also 200-meter water resistant with G-Shock stamp on here. Look at that, with red colorway. I rarely unbox a non-JDM G-Shock on the channel, so this will be something that is pretty fresh as well. Pop it up. Let's pop it up. And we'll see the watch in here, just in plain white colorway. Very simple. Alright, let me pull this thing out of the box and put this over here, and put the tin case as well at the back here. Around there, the manual over here. Alright, finished setting up the watch. This is again the DW-6900R, stands for Rasta colorway, and that explains these three stripes over here. So this is a vintage Rasta color G-Shock, DW-6900R as well. Number 7 over here represent the colorway of white, or white colorway that is. Anyway, so standard 6900 series, and I just realized I rarely unbox the 6900 series as well on the channel, so this is something new as well. And by the way, I'm wearing also a G-Shock that operates on this 1289 model. So this is the DW-002. So similar engine, similar color theme, Rasta color, although they are both totally different thing. Alright, let's have a look. On the sides, on the profile for the watch, we're gonna have a look at silver screws and gold buttons. Look at that. Silver screws and gold buttons, both sides go the same. So this gold button over here, although it is very tiny and barely noticeable, it does give a very high value for this piece, especially if you are a collector as well, or if you're just a fan of vintage. I mean, most vintage G-Shock, I believe, come with a gold parts or side piece. Anyway, looking at the front L of the writings here, if it looks almost like black, but it is actually dark green, similar tone as this faceplate over here. Look at it. Let me show you guys a real quick color comparison as well. Alright, the one over here is black. The one over here is green, dark green. Look at that. This also green, but this green on here is darker than this. So G-Shock in green, split reset, start stop, adjust mode, and all of those in green or dark green. Same goes with the faceplate, and the writings is in gold, matching with the side piece, and also the display, which is also in yellowish gold. Look at that. So this is kind of like a matching theme: green, Rasta colorway, dark green, yellow and red, but we don't see any red at all over here. Where is the red? And that is on the backlighting. Look at that. It features a lion, or yeah, look, this is a lion. Let me zoom in a little bit to show you guys better. Zoom, and there, focus. There's the Rasta color lion, a lion with a crown on his head, and also carrying a flag. Very incredible, very detail made. Look at it, blue. And this is green, or this is a blue EL backlight. You can just press the light and just hold it, it will keep light on. That's the special thing about 6900 series, unlike other G-Shock though. Anyway, let's have a look on the function real quick. At home time, we're gonna have a look at the seconds counter or indicator, just some animations. How about let's zoom in a little bit back in. Look at that. Okay, date and time at home time. You're gonna have alarm with specific date. And I'm not sure, I just noticed this though. The display on here is very crisp. the black and the yellow contrasting each other very well, unlike this G-Shock. Look at that. The black on here, the display on here, black with white or clear, it looks pretty blurry compared to this. Look at that. This display is way crisp and clear. Very beautiful. Press mode again. We'll go to countdown timer. Start maximum to 24 hours countdown timer. Very interesting. Let me reset this thing. Press mode. Go back to home time though. Alarm timer and stopwatch. Start the stopwatch. Stop and reset. You can split time as well. Similar to, I mean, this is just a 1289 module, so nothing much to expect for the function wise. And if I press this at home time and hold it, I could erase this logo over there. That is actually the flash alert indicator on or off. Let me put on the test screen real quick. You're able to see it. Sorry about that. Here it is. So we have split or auto, and yeah, that's about it. And if you guys can see, there are a lot of tiny scratch on the bezel. That is because the one I'm holding now is in a used condition. And also I need to tell you guys one more thing. I rarely get white watches, and I'm not a big fan of white watches anymore today. And the reason why I still grab this is because of the Rasta colorway. That is all it on the reason, and of course because of the price as well. I mean, I found this not cheap though, but fairly deal, and it comes with all the box and paper, so why not grab this to share with all of you guys, since I don't see any more of this today. And I also noticed that this guy didn't get much love recently, especially amongst collectors or vintage lovers, or even the Rasta colorway fan out there. So this will be very helpful as well to them. And nothing much on the watch band as well. They're just white with the vintage watch band over here. Look at that. What I like about this watch band is indeed it's very soft compared to newer release 1600 series with the standard similar with watch band. This one over here is tapered and way more softer and comfortable, to be honest. And this is called, I believe, the speed model, the speed type of watch band, something like that. Although look at that, I almost forgot to tell you, the like button right here is black and gold colorway as well. Top part of this watch band is similar, not much of a scratch. Over here have some of those. However, you guys should know, since this watch is just in white colorway, this part over here is pretty easy to be fixed. I believe I could just paint it all white again and just coat it again with its glossy finish and just be done. And of course, I need to show you guys the most important part, a special thing about this release is the band keeper. Come in this 3 nylon material. They just glue down on there with heat, something like that. And look at that, in yellow, green, and black colorway. They are not red in here. I believe most there is some Rasta color G-Shock out there that features black. They replace black with red or red with black, something like that. In this case, black, green, and yellow, which is pretty as well, not as bright. And look at over here, the buckle came with Casio Japan signed below it in gold colorway as well. Very incredible. This, although it looks white, some will say just white watches, you don't like white watches, but look at that. It features a white and gold color combination, so it is fair enough. Very nice combination, although a black and gold will be way nicer in my opinion, but yeah, white watches, why not? To maybe for this to represent the purity of this culture, Rasta color or Rasta culture, Rastafarian and all that. Let's have a look at the backplate though. 1289 model, DW-6900R, stainless steel back, made in Thailand. Why over here will be the factory, I guess. Shock absorbing structure, steel, water resist 200 meters, so very tough watch. And although the watch band not gonna last you pretty long, not as tough I believe, but I found a replacement part for this on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. I'll link to it in the description box down below just in case you want to check that one out, even if it is still available though, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll link it down below and some of the watches as well if you're interested. Since this one over here is dead stock, you cannot get this anymore today. Alright, let me remove, oh I'm sorry. Let me remove this price tag over here and show you guys how this thing gonna look on wrist, and then I'll conclude this video right away. This video is taking too long already. Look at that. I didn't need to wear it all the way to the top, just somewhere up, probably the top or the 4th holes over here. This is gonna give me a very nice fit already. right over there, no extra tongue at the end, so very nice fit. So that's what I like about this type of watch band. Look at that, white watches, bold and contrasting with my skin color tone, and just a slightly accents of gold and tree colorway. You'll know right away that is a Rasta color G-Shock from a distance because there are no G-Shock that come close to looks like this. There are a lot of white watches out there, but there are none that looks as close as similar as this with all the color combination. I mean, just look at the bottom there alone, you know right away this is a Rasta color or 6900R G-Shock watch. And that's about it, guys. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative as well. For your future reference, leave a like and also subscribe to see more contents like all of this in the future, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and